We have 102 subscribers.
That's good.
I remember in Interlagos we got it, but then someone unsubscribed to the first round of this season. But
We
now
don't
we have
like
gained.
that person.
We have gained more now.
Alright, unless you're... Oh, we've got the 9 drivers confirmed. All we'd need now is to wait 6 more minutes.
Yes, sir. Who do you predict for the top 3 in qualifying?
I'd like to see it be Rick on pole, followed by Tyler. I think it's going to be very interesting between Rick and Tyler. Tyler being a naturally fast driver and Rick putting all of the sweat and tears into this race. So I'd like to see those two on the front row together. Purely because the Lexus is struggling so far this season, I'd like to see Elmarie in 3rd. So that's my top 3.
Oh, let's talk about funny F1. Why haven't they come hot to this season? Even though last season they were, I think, champion, but now they haven't been up there much. So in Tier 1 either. So what has happened to them?
With my sources, they've told me that due to the new tyre wear rules and new fuel wear rules, it's turning the Lexus into quite a slow lump. Quote, which is really not helping the current champions.
Oh, that is interesting to hear. So last season's settings might have been in their favor, but now if the Lexus is bad on tire wear, then that might be bad. And if they're good on fuel wear, that doesn't really matter anymore.
Well, to be honest, in the Tier 1 race 2 days ago on Friday, the Aston Martin was struggling with fuel just a tiny bit. We needed to fuel up an extra lap just to make the end, even though we short shifted for about a lap and we had to put an extra lap in the tank.
Yep, but that was
from the time.
predicted that you'd have to, in maximum, refuel 1 lap this season, so some cars might have that.
Yeah. So, Elias, what is your top 3?
Well, in the race, I hope I see Grunders pretty high, but I think he's starting on medium, so not in qualifying. Well, Jake, who just joined and sent me a friend request, I don't know how he does. Do you know his level?
I've raced him in a separate league, and he's fairly fast. I reckon he could go faster if he puts effort into his racing.
Okay, so I think there will be Tyler, Swigbeak, and maybe Roy Boy or Nature Man. And Margarelos is very good too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Let's hope Elmerix can qualify high. Oh, we have Disco Mark. He was also in the Tier 1 race. He had a action-packed race, from what I saw.
We just both forgotten about Disco.
Yeah, I just saw him on the track. He seems to be starting on the super soft tire.
So is Jake, just changing what you said, how he's starting on the mediums. But no, Jake. Wait, did you say Jake or Cranders?
Cronders.
Yeah, Cranders is starting on the super soft anyway.
Yeah, I saw now. 1 minute till qualifying. Starting
So
soon.
far, it's Wigbeak on pole for practice, but it doesn't really matter until we get into the race.
1 minute till qualifying start. Here in Sardegna, a very good track in my opinion. And now the clock has switched, and we begin qualifying.
Here we go. This is where the fun begins.
Does GSM only have one car? Who is Jake driving for? Let's see that. He's driving for Wolfpack. Oh, you said earlier he was a part of Wolfpack. That is my bad. Yeah, I think GSM only running one car.
That might be key to the championship because they have a very strong lineup between them.
iSerious last season in Tier 2 was pretty dominant from what I remember.
So Wigbeak is wasting no time trying to get away from that train for Slipstream.
Yeah.
Then again, so is Elmery and Nature Man.
I am not a fan of unplanned slipstream. If it's with my teammate, then I might do it. But even then, I just much prefer to do it alone. But if it's a track like this where you can really gain up to a half a second or something like that, then with a good teammate you can do that. But these guys who just wait and go behind someone, that often doesn't work out because it's not planned and well, basically, if the car ahead makes some move you're not ready for, or you come too close when you start the lap or something, then that can be really bad.
Yeah. But it is Elmery to start the lap, start the qualifying.
Yes, Elmeric's the first car out on track. Royboy and Mordevelos getting each other. Well, Mordevelos is getting Royboy slipstream, and Royboy is getting it from Tyler, and Tyler is getting it from Swigbeak, who is not getting it from anyone. Then there's the two Wolfpack cars.
Elmery just overshooting it slightly, and he's spun it! He's spun it!
Oh, Elmerix has spun it.
Needs to get out the way for Nature Man and
Oh,
Wigbeak.
yeah, well, nice job by him going to the wall there, so he's coasting. He's waiting for all cars to come through. So, a good move by him. and now he can continue. That was well played by Elmerix.
Agreed.
That's how you're supposed to do a rejoin.
Tier 1 needs to learn about that. But it is Nature Man setting a 140.5, Zwigbeak beating him by 7/10. Tyler jumping Zwigbeak by 400ths of a second.
And Roy Boy also coming third, 35 thousandths behind Swigpeak.
This is already a very tight qualifying.
Yes.
Especially up at the top.
Well, I thought the Mercedes was gonna be struggling this season because the Mercedes isn't the best on hardware either, but they've done pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah, especially as the lineup is very strong. I am very happy to see that the Mercedes is doing well.
Yeah.
Tyler, I know from a previous league, he is a very, very quick driver. Crunders, I've also raced at a Brands Hatch race, and he is especially good in the final part of the race.
When that is Tyler winning that slipstream. So he won't improve this lap, but Nature Man goes before 1/10 away from Roy Boy. Motovelos improves, goes almost 2/10 behind Nature Man. Disco Mark improves, Jake improves. What can Elmery do on his first clean lap? Where can he put the funny F1 Lexus?
It's not the cleanest of exits out of the final corner. It comes across the line to take P6.
Okay, so a nice effort by him. 8/10 to the next car, so that is gonna be really difficult. But we have to remember these guys have been slipstreaming basically off their laps. If that's a good thing, then that really depends how they do it. But some people might benefit from it.
It really is a big slipstream train right up top.
Yeah. If you're doing it with people not in your team, it can be a huge gamble, so that's why I always try to avoid it. But me and Sam, when I was in the Supra and he was in the Aston, sometimes I think we did it when we were in a voice chat together.
Yeah. Also, do remember that you and Sam are quite close friends and you know when to trust each other.
Yeah, I think as a driver, especially, I basically season 5 taught me a lot about what he's gonna do, so I knew that I could, if we were battling, I always knew that I can do something and he won't do anything surprising, so that was really nice always.
Yeah.
He was always a very clean driver to work with and battle against also.
It is quite a shame that he's now gone
Yeah.
from the league. He was a very big part in season 5 especially. He actually, I'm pretty sure he got me into tier 1
Oh.
because in season 5 story time, he saw my progress in tier 2 and thought it would be nice to give me a chance in tier 1, and I proved that I am a decent enough driver.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to qualifying.
Can Swickbeak take the pole? Very close to Tyler now.
One more chance after this to take pole from Tyler.
Can Tyler improve in the slipstream? Let's see. Last 2 laps abandoned, but now he has a good gap to the cars ahead. Roybo improves, goes second. Tyler doesn't improve. What about Swickbeak? And improves! And that's a nice lap. 39.
That is a very nice lap.
And 39.5, and he takes the pole by 2.5 tenths. So that is really nice. And
Is he
Royboy,
going to try and improve on that?
Royboy 27,000 behind Tyler. So this will be a nice battle for pole. Let's check the first sector as Elmaris improves. Let's check the first sector can improve. The graphic didn't come up on me. Hold on. Let me check on here. His sector 1 was just a bit quicker. Sector 2 he gained like 4 tenths, and sector 3 he gained. Wait, that must be some. That's last lap. So not the best lap of Tyler, sorry.
Tyler is improving, but it's not enough to take pole just yet. He does have traffic from Mortal Veloz.
But on the straight, if they bump draft, they might gain that crucial time on Swickbeak.
I don't think he's gonna do it.
Let's see.
He's gonna have to get out the way at some point.
Oh, it's really close.
It's gonna be so close coming up to the line.
Let's see if he can take pole. What can Tyler do? He proves!
Tyler cannot take
not
pole!
just enough!
Swickbeak!
And
Just waiting on the other
70,000.
drivers.
70,000 is the gap. Let's wait.
We wait. Crunder's
Elmerix
looking
is
like
still
he's
coming.
doing well. But we will see. Crunders won't improve to take pole. He might improve in overtaking Elmery. Elmery
Elmerix
does not
doesn't
improve.
What about Crunders?
He improves, but,
but
not enough.
Not for position. What about Jake? Doesn't improve.
That is
Swickbeak
qualifying.
takes the pole position. Tyler second, Royboy third. Let's go. This will be a very nice race.
That is Hex Racing Team's first ever pole position in their history.
I'm
He
very
takes it in
pleased to see
style.
that.
But start of the Mercedes is very good.
Yes, it is. And Nature Man, I think, is gonna be one to follow on the start because of the nature of the Supra. And away they go.
Lights out and away we go.
Oh, and
Tyler gets a
Nature Man
very big jump.
gets a bad start, and Swickbeak getting overtaken by Tyler there.
Drag race into the first corner. Tyler takes the racing line. Swigbeak down the inside. Takes P1 back.
Apologies on the stream, my controller is maybe doing something because the screen is glitching somehow now. The cars were changing very quickly, but he takes the P1 back. It's normal now. And
Disco
Wolfpack cars
Markers
taking
raised a position into P6. Crunders up to P5. Very good start from Crunders, goes off the track. Disco Mark, I think, pushes him.
Yeah, he went to the grass, but now Nature Man on the inside there of Elmerix, and he makes the move.
Here we go with the slipstream up into turn number 8, I believe.
Tyler wants his P1. Can he take it here? Late braking. Does he overshoot it? Yes, he does. Switchback goes for the switcheroo. And Roy Boy coming on the same opening of the door. Can he carry the speed up to these corners? Tyler has the inside line. No, Roy Boy keeps it. Can he keep up the speed? Oh, he crashed! He goes to the grass there. And Tyler tries to take the position back. Can he do that? He takes
Twigbeak has
P2 for
broken
now.
slipstream.
Yes, he has. Great start for him.
This is a brilliant first start to the race for a lot of people. Crunders especially.
Yeah, Crunders in P5. Disco Mark and Jake here, very close between each other. The Wolfpack cars surely wanting to get past Elmerix here as quick as they can. But let's see the lead. Both BMWs, P4 and... no, P3 and 4, yeah. And it is Crunders following them in P5.
Twigbeak will want to get away from that battle as possible, trying to save him and his tyres.
Yeah. Ooh, and we see Elmerix and Disco Mark going side to side. Will this end well? Elmerix defends up to the inside. Disco Mark round the outside. And he makes the move. That is one nice overtake.
But will he make it stick into the S's? There's a little bit of an argy-bargy.
Ooh, Elmerix.
Ooh, look for me. Jake bumps into the wall, taking him out of this battle for now.
Yeah, Disco Mark makes a very nice move there. Nature Man and Crunders now battling. Nature Man makes the move, but just before the straight, so maybe not the wisest move. Can Crunders get back on him now?
Nature Man takes the fastest lap away from Twigbeak very quickly.
Yeah. Oh, and he goes for the move. Oh, but they touch Crunders and Mortavellos, I think, touching there.
Oh no. Mortavellos will not be happy about that, dropping about 2 positions, I believe.
But Elmerix and Disco Mark. Disco Mark sticking to the inside line. Can he make the move? Yes, he can. Elmerix had re-overtaken him meanwhile. So this battle goes on.
Tyler's tyres are already starting to degrade much more than everyone else's.
Yeah, that is true. The front right there compared to the Velocita car of Roy Boy. Nature Man has made his way up back to P4 after that bad start.
Tyler is on the hunt for Twigbeak. He's caught 4/10 in the last sector.
Yeah, he has got up to the... no, he has lost the slipstream just, but I think he will get it soon. Mortavellos there, closing in on Nature Man for turn 1.
Disco Mark and Elmery going side by side into turn 1. Elmery gets the inside line and he makes the move stick. Disco Mark might be coming back at him into the slow S's.
Elmerix defends well. Disco Mark sliding a bit. Oh, and almost loses the rear, but keeps the car well balanced then. But Mortavellos looking to pass Nature Man now. Let's go ride on board with him. What will he do here? I don't think he's going for it.
That is smart move going into turn 7.
Yeah, maybe he wants to not lose time overtaking him in a difficult spot and rather doing it when he's close on the straight, or maybe he's trying to save something. Oh,
Yeah,
but maybe he doesn't have to because Nature Man goes to the grass there. But Mordovelo's not quite getting the move done yet still, even though Nature Man made a mistake.
Mortal Velos is playing this smart. He's just staying behind Nature Man, keeping his tyres fresher, and then he's going to make the move when it's very safe to do so.
Yeah, I think that's the
But
case.
it might be now. It might be now. Going down the
It
inside.
is!
Bit of contact. The Nature Man keeps the position.
Yes, he does. Sweetbeak has pulled a cap. Well, now it's going down. Oh, it's balancing between slipstream and not slipstream. As Royboy touches the wall a bit there. Now he's just in the slipstream. It's about 8.5 tenths, if I remember correctly. So very close. No room for error here on Sweetbeak. Tyler seems to be very strong on this last sector. Gaining on Sweetbeak again.
Tyler just casually dips his tyres into the dirt, but he gains time from it, so very interesting.
He's now very much in the slipstream range.
I think he's going to be too far away to make a move down on this lap.
Let's
We will
right
see.
on board
Is he
with
going to go
him.
for a crazy dive bomb?
I don't think he will. This is too much.
Yeah, he's going to be patient with it, being smart.
Maybe he will have a run at him over the hill.
Yeah, but Tyler is very much struggling with his wear. He may not be feeling it, but we can definitely see the difference in these top two.
I don't think most people going for the two-stop here now. Royboy has been left 1.7 away, and Nature Man a second away from him, and Mordovelos still sticking behind there and saving resources behind the Chisholm car.
I have a feeling that Mortal Veloz is just keeping the pressure on Nature Man, allowing his teammate Royboy to go after Tyler.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he will try to force him into a mistake.
It's going to be a very interesting race to watch in the final couple of laps.
Cranders
already
opens the pit stop game in lap 6. So maybe the Mercedes struggling that bad.
That is a very early time to pit.
He's definitely going for the two-stopper.
Unless he's putting on the medium tyres. And he's putting in a lot of fuel.
Yeah. Medium.
He's gone up all the way when refueling. Why has he done that?
That is strange, but medium tire, is he sure this is a good idea?
Oh wow.
That
Meanwhile,
is...
the gap between Zwigbeek and Tyler has grown by 5 tenths.
Yeah. That
Maybe
is really...
Tyler saving his tyres, or he is struggling.
That is really early for the medium tire at earliest I'd probably beat like what would I do, lap 10 on them or something to do 14 laps, but I think 18 is a bit too much.
Yeah. In Zwigbeak's eyes, I believe he's about halfway through his stint, looking at his tyres.
Oh no. Yeah.
Oh, someone stopped on track. Who is that?
Yeah, let's see.
Elmery must have gone into the wall in final
I'm
braking
gonna
zone.
I'm gonna see the replay. Yeah, he has. Oh, he has spun and nearly took out Jake there. That was a near miss. That could have been something bad. But who will open the pit stop game for the leaders?
I can see it being Tyler, just looking at
Yeah,
that front right.
that does not look very good. I think he could undercut Swigbeak here.
Maybe.
Maybe now pit and go for the two stop. Maybe go for the soft tires twice or something. Or go to lap 10 and go to the mediums, but he needs to do something here.
Mm. I'm just going to have a look at the timing charts. But last lap, Tyler was a tenth slower than Zwigbeak. So either his pace has dropped,
And he's
or
pitting.
his tyres are just dropping. But he's pit.
He will undercut.
Oh.
And how will Swigbeak react?
Zwigbeak can go so much longer with these tyres.
But
Tyler's
does he
just going to
want
wear out the mediums.
Well, his start choice really depends on that. He goes for the
Gone
soft.
onto the softs.
If
Wow.
I was Swigbeak, I would react to that right now.
If he's going on softs, I believe that it's going to be a two-stop for Tyler.
Yeah. I'd either
Unless he does some serious saving.
probably go on soft for Swigbeak lap 12 and do that to the end, or then go to well, yeah, I don't think the mediums is in the picture for Swigbeak. I think he can make the soft last from like lap 10 onwards, but he needs to react pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So maybe just copy Tyler.
I wouldn't do that if I were him. If I were Zwigbeak, I'd be just relaxing and going with my own strategy. Because the softs are slower tyres than the super softs. But it's all going to go down to, is Zwigbeak going to keep his pace?
Yeah, we have to wait and see the laps. Will these other guys react? No, they won't. Swigbeak staying out as well.
Roy Boy
has,
slightly catching Nature Man.
yeah, Swigbeak has keeping his tires in very nice condition.
So much in a nice condition that they're the best tyres out of all of those that haven't boxed yet. Oh no. Jake, I believe, has the best tyres who hasn't boxed.
Yeah. And then it's Swigbeak.
Yeah. But I believe Jake's just tyre saving way too much instead of racing.
I have also heard that that car is very good on tires, but well, Disco Mark compared to Jake here on the tire wear is very different.
Yeah.
What can Tyler do here? The gap is going down all the time to the leader. Oh, look at that gap. And he's going purple by almost 3/10. Nature Man pits. Roy Boy pits. And Mortal Velos pits. Disco Mark also pits. What tires do they choose? Nature Man on the soft. Roy Boy on the medium tire. What will Mortal Velos and Disco Mark choose? Mortal Velos on the mediums as well. Disco Mark on the soft tire. So it's again like tier 1. Both BMW cars on the medium tire.
Please don't remind me about Velocita in Tier 1. I did not enjoy my battle with PC Willie.
That gap is going down too fast for Swickbeak, I'm afraid. I think he has to make his move fairly soon.
I think he's going to box this lap for the softs and go all the way to the end. The
Yeah,
only logical option.
He will have that advantage at the end. But he must make it soon, otherwise he will not be able to catch up.
Yeah. There is just a big long train right behind Jake. He boxes, Swigbeat boxes.
Jake still, I think the only car not to pit. Oh, and sliding there. Nature Man luckily getting past without losing time.
That just shows the power of tyre wear. If you make one little mistake, it's all over. Jake boxes.
Swickbeak going on soft like we predicted. And the gap
Comes
is
out
huge.
Just ahead of Nature Man.
The gap is 9.6 seconds, so Swickbeak has some work to do here.
He's got this in the bag, Swigbeak. Tyler's tyres are already quite worn in.
Yeah, well, let's see how it goes. But owner slash team principal Seb seems confident.
Oh yeah.
The gap was going up slightly, but let's wait till Tyler's tire starts dropping. He needs to be able to keep up the pace, but luckily he has that 9.8 seconds of the undercut in his favor. Nature Man also, if he battles with him, Tyler could be gaining a lot on that.
I think Swigbeak's just relying on his pace and making sure that Tyler boxes again.
Yeah. If Tyler keeps this up, he doesn't need to box though.
True.
He's having good pace, but will his tires last? But
From the way that they're looking after 4 laps, and there's an extra 12 to go. I don't think he's gonna make it.
But Zwickbig has Natureman to worry about, so that could play a big part in this lead battle.
Well, I'm always saying to people, eyes at the front, what's behind you doesn't matter.
That is sometimes very bad advice.
Sometimes.
Grunders
But
and Motovelo's battle going on.
I know that Zwigbeak and Natureman are very good friends. But maybe not after this rough battle. Zwigbeak already catching 4/10 on Tyler in this lap.
10 laps on these tires for Tyler. That is looking rough. Well, he has... I think he just made the undercut too early, because now he has two options. Make the stop pretty soon and have fresher tires at the end, which is pretty not worth it, because why did he stop altogether so early? Because maybe he's not even gonna catch like the 10 seconds that he's gonna lose, or
Yeah.
pit later and not catch up either way, or go to the end and they maybe catch him. What I'd do here is I'd write this plan out as well as I could, and
Wait, would you actually be writing mid-race, or...?
Writing this plan, writing this plan out, England, and then if they catch me, I'd pit for the fastest lap.
That would be smart, seeing as there's enough people for the fastest lap to be confirmed.
Yeah, I think those are the smartest cards that he has right now. Look this situation out, and if it doesn't work out for him, he goes for the plan B and then goes for the fastest lap.
Yeah.
Or something. Actually, that might not be worth it, because I don't think we have the point for it anymore.
Wait, really?
I think it was removed for season 6.
Oh, wow.
If I'm not wrong.
Wait, let me just check the standings from last week.
I think
No,
he just has to
fastest
stick it
lap
out.
is in.
Oh, okay, well, then that option is very much valuable for him. Unless he thinks he can keep Roy Boy behind, then it might not be worth it if he doesn't gain an extra point from that. But I think he's in a tough situation here. He's put himself in.
Yeah. He's in a bit of... well, he's not in a bit of a... He is in a very, very dodgy position. 10 laps to go, and he's already sliding around on those soft compound tyres.
Well, 8 basically after this lap is finished.
Zubik improves on his personal best by 14,000.
Yes, and the tires are looking very good for him.
I'd say on the final 5 laps, Zwigbeak just goes all out, no matter what happens.
Disco Mark going all at the Mortal Velos now. Disco Mark on soft tires though. Oh,
Yeah.
and he goes wide. Oh! Disco Mark doing the same spot as Tier 1. Losing it there as well. This time...
But he's kept P5.
Oh, and it also was a Velocita car. But this
It's
time...
very slidey for Ben. For
Oh,
Disco.
no,
Oh!
no, no,
Oh no, no,
no!
no!
He spins in front of more than Willows there. And he gets dropped to P8. Disaster for Wolfpack Racing.
Oh no!
Both cars in last and second to last now after Disco Mark made that string of slightly dodgy movements. He tried to pass, but he was sliding around, and that corner he just couldn't keep it anymore. But 3 wide situation here. Does Elmerix come out on top? Now Mortavelos and Grunder's going to what here? No, they aren't. Tyler pits! Tyler's in the pits!
Tyler's in the pits!
What a
oh
turn
my
this
God.
race has taken! Will he do a Lewis Hamilton in Barcelona?
This is going to be very, very good to watch. Tyler has got to get past.
7
so far,
laps to
3
go.
cars. He's fueling up as well. 40%.
I think that's too much because you need 50% at 12 laps.
Elmerix is in as well. He needs fuel. But Tyler has 16 seconds to catch up to the leader.
I think that's too much.
It's going to be very tough to do in 7 or 8 laps. And even then he's got traffic of Royboy and Nature Man.
Yeah.
I don't want to jinx it, but I think Rick has got this in the bag.
Well, let's not count out Nature Man yet.
Nature Man has been doing a very good job to keep Zwigbeek at bay.
Yes, he has.
There's a little bit of a drift out of turn 10.
Mortavelos on much fresher mediums than Grunders, though Grunders beat lap 6 if I was correct.
Nature Man has a lot worse tyres than Zwigbeek, so I don't think he's going to be tagging on for much longer.
That might be. Let's look at the gap for Tyler. He's only gained 1 second.
He needs to be doing better than that just to get within touching distance of Zwigbeek.
Yeah, I think he will be getting a shot at Royboy at the end of lap 22 though. Or last lap.
Yet again, another AWS prediction by Alias. Do we reckon Royboy's gonna hold up Tyler, or
Well,
what's gonna go down?
oh well, why would he not fight for it though? It is for position, and if it happens, like on the last laps, then of course you're gonna try to hold on to it, but that isn't helping.
Tyler has gone purple by 0.04 of a second. He really does want this.
Yeah. The gap to the lead is going down.
but it's not going down fast enough for Tyler.
No, definitely not. Maybe for the podium position though.
Maybe. But we have to wait another, according to you, 3 laps for this to happen.
I say overtaking difficulty is 54%.
Ooh. It's gonna be tough, but it's not gonna be too tough.
Relatively good mediums on him though. And I'm sure he's gonna wanna fight for it. This gap going down very fast. Yes, I stick to my original plan of at the end of lap 22, Tyler will be in slipstream of Roy Boy.
That's the plan. Oh wow. There is still a very big difference in tyres between Nature Man and Zwigbeak.
Yes, there is. But Nature Man really nicely keeping that gap the same.
Tyler has to catch about 3 seconds per lap on Zwigbeak to get that win. I mean, it's been done before, but it is gonna be a very, very tough job.
This Comark making moves on the Crunders now. Who's on the medium of tire.
Gonna be very tight going side by side. Oh, Disco Muck backs out.
Yeah. Doesn't wanna repeat the same mistake here, but will he now be more careful? Let's see.
He's gonna wait up until turn 7 to make the move with Slipstream.
Tyler and Roy by gap, only 2.5 seconds.
Tyler wants this win. He wants that podium.
He hasn't got the fastest lap though.
No, he doesn't. Elmery has a firm grip on it. Tyler's personal best is exactly a 10th slower than it.
Disco Mark, what can he do on the straight now? Is he too far away? The gap is going up. Yeah, he's too far away for it. Elmeric's not having the best race.
Elias, but I think you're wrong with the Roy Boy Tyler overtaking situation. I'm pretty sure Tyler's going to get him at the end of this lap. Or maybe even not the end of this lap, maybe halfway through at turn 7.
Please, Roy Boy, hold on for a few more corners. So
hold on, Roy, hold on, come on! Come on, Roy, defend that inside,
Tyler
defend
is
that
gonna
inside!
go for it.
Do they overshoot? No!
And Tyler
Roy's
has
pushed
made the
slightly
move
wide.
for the podium. I was a few corners off for the lap, but yeah, at least AWS have machines and they're way too wrong, so
Tyler takes a bit of a wide line out of turn 10. But Here we go, the battle is on. Tyler is now hunting Nature Man and Zwigbeak.
Can Nature Man, will Nature Man be overtaken by Tyler here? I think there is a fair chance he'll get a shot at him at the end of the last lap. Three laps to go.
3 laps to go. The gap has grown a lot between Zwigbeak and Nature Man, though. That is quite surprising.
Yeah. Jake and Elmerik's battling here. Oh, I think Elmerik's has just passed Jake.
The gap has dropped a lot between Nature Man and Tyler, at least a second in this half a lap period.
Yeah. His tires aren't looking good at all! And he hits the wall. And I almost thought he was gonna spin because of the camera angle. But Tyler also scraping the wall there. And Roy Boy.
That is really helping Tyler on gaining on Zwigbeak. Come on, Zwigbeak. I don't want to be biased, but I kinda have to be right now. Seeing as he is driver for Hex.
I am main commentator, so I have to be not biased.
You have to be neutral with everyone.
Yes.
6-second gap. He's got to find that in 1.5 laps.
I think he'll get a shot at him at the end of lap 24. Or will
I think
he?
it's going to be like drag race to the line.
Yeah, or is it too far?
It's too far for me. Nature Man's going to hold him up somehow. Tyler can literally see Zwigbeak on the horizon.
I don't think he'll get Zwigbeak. I think he will get a shot at Nature Man.
Yeah, he's going to get Nature Man. Yeah, I think you're right with the end of lap 24. But Tyler's fuel tank has gone red.
Yeah.
Tyler hits the wall. Ooh, that's really helped out Nature Man and Zwigbeak.
It has. Those dents are really important for Nature Man at least.
As we come on to the final lap of the race. This is
Tyler
a really
is on
exciting
the hunt.
battle.
.6 seconds. That's about what he can do in a lap.
Nature Man's right front and right rear are fully dead.
Look at the gap. 1.9. 1.9.
That
Will
gap
he
is
get?
dropping so fast. Oh
Will
my
he
God.
get a run at him on the straight?
He's too far away to get that run in. Tyler goes on the grass, losing a bit of time. But not as
1.5
much
now.
as Nature Man lost on the exit. Here we go. The mate is the straight that matters.
He's got much fresher tires. Will this comeback succeed somehow at least?
It's going to be very tight across the line.
Will he get a move?
It may not even be across the line. It may be at the final braking zone.
Will he get a move to the second to last corner? I don't think he will.
Come on, Nature Man. Come on. Just a couple more turns to go.
Nature Man, this corner is really important for him. Oh!
No!
But he goes to the grass.
Nature Man!
But Tyler's
messed
too.
it up as well. Tyler's messed it up as well.
How is this gonna go in the end?
He might make the run at the line.
It's too much.
It's gonna be on the
It's
line.
too much.
It's gonna be decided on the line.
Oh no! Let's go to the onboard. Let's go to the onboard.
Tyler has the slipstream. When's he gonna pull out?
It's not enough. It's not enough. Swix big wins. Great
Tyler
drive by
pulls
him.
out.
No,
Tyler.
46,000. 46,000 is the gap. Roy Williams on P4.
P2. Tyler P3. Royboy P4.
What a drive. What a drive.
What a drive.
And here is your winner, Swig Big, and Natureman is P2 with a great defending drive at the end. Hats off for that. And Tyler also trying to make his comeback work in P3. And Montevelas comes home for the P5.
Jake and Disco Mark might have the same as Tyler and Nature Man.
Yes,
Jake.
it's 2 tenths the gap. It's 2 tenths the gap. Can Jake do it to Disco Mark?
No, he cannot.
No,
it's
96,000.
Wow, what a race! Here is your winner. Swig takes the first ever win of his career, and it's the first ever win for Hex in Tier 2. Well done.
That was an amazing race. I will congratulate him right now. Okay, so thanks for everyone for watching the stream. Thanks for Seb. I will have to go now.
No worries, my friend. Thank you for...
Yeah.